Nagi, what's going on, bro? Up late, I see. Hold on. There we go. I'm trying to fix my camera. Give me a second, bro. Alright. Alright. Oh, you're working. Heck yeah. Working on a game. Okay. Hell yeah. What kind of game, man? First time learning. Oh, okay. I'm just trying to stream. Lua scripting. I ain't heard of that. I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm just up late, man. It's time for me to stream because all my people on the other side of the world are awake right now. Okay. What is that? A computer program? Scripting? Jay Biggs. Hey, I got a question. Jay Biggs. No, I just started. What is Kia Ora mean, man? I seen that and I don't know what it means. Kia Ora. Oh, okay. You know, it almost sounds like in Spanish they say que hora, and that means what time. What language is that? I want to use that one day. Lemon lime. What's going on? I'm having a good night. I just started my live 3.5 minutes ago. I'm gonna go as long as I can. Maori language. I don't know. Someone's gonna have to tell me where Maori is. What continent? What country? I wish I knew, but I don't. Maori. I'm starting to learn. Or Maori. Maori. I'm starting to learn more about the world, and I don't really know a lot about the world, bro. Oh, how you doing, Deborah? I am good. Oh, New Zealand, I got you. Why do I keep asking that? And I already knew that. I just forgot. CC Motion, man. What's going on, family? We are live in the flesh. Man, we had a real good session last night, man. We were talking about old school TV shows and movies. A lot of people tuned in for that too. I was surprised, man. A lot of people tuned in. I don't know yet. I haven't figured out nothing when it's this late because it's 3:30 in the morning here. Yeah, I'm from California. Yeah. Oh, okay. So yeah, you guys are already locked in. It's 3:21. Yeah, but I 3:21, 3:30, same thing. Maybe I'll think of something similar, but you missed the Wayne show. Rest in peace, John Witherspoon. Yeah, Wayne, you mean the Wayne's brothers? We're brothers, we're happy, and we're singing, and we're colored. Give me a high five. Hartsville. Where's Hartsville at, man? All right, Nagi, just stop back in when you get back. Here in the afternoon, we are completely on a different hemisphere. Yeah, we used to watch Roseanne a lot, man. Roseanne was that was a family show, man. That the whole family sat down to watch that. Wait a minute. If it's Deborah, it's 3:22 in the day. It is 3:22. Where is it 3:22 in the daytime at, Deborah? Because you guys are the exact opposite. Exactly 12-hour difference. I want to know where that's at. Sounds like Belgium, Germany. Because it's 3:23 here at night, and it's 3:23 in the day where she's at. How you doing, champ? Bros, eye bags carry groceries. You know what? They're actually not as bad as they usually are. Big. They're kind of low right now. It's 9:30 p.m. on a Tuesday. Damn, everybody, it's a different time everywhere. Well, yeah, me and Jason are on the same time, cause I'm not that far from Indiana. Shout out to Pub Snacks and Rolling Rock. You know what, Frank? When I first started drinking beer, man, I met this girl, man, and for some reason, all we drank was Rolling Rocks, man. That was her favorite beer. I don't drink Rolling Rocks these days. I drink Corona nowadays. But there was a time when you would catch me at the gas station getting a 20 pack of Rolling Rocks. They're still good. I just like Corona and Modelo's. Yeah, it's not snowing where I'm at. We're in Michigan, bro. It's supposed to snow today, though. It's supposed to snow today, but it's not snow. Hey, you know what, man? This damn camera makes my face look fat, man. It's Wednesday, huh? Man, you guys are a whole day in front of us. We just 3 hours into to Tuesday, and you guys are already girl moving on to Wednesday. Man, there's no way you're in North Korea, Earl. No, it's not that. It's just this camera just I don't know why the front camera that faces you, man, it always makes my face look big. My other camera it makes my face look thin. South Hampshire. All right. That's what I'm saying. How is it Wednesday already? And we're just only in America on the East Coast. We're only 3 hours into Tuesday. So that he's saying it's already Wednesday. Like, what planet are you on? You know what? Snow is cool for me when it first starts. But if you got to stand out in it for a long time, man, that sucks. And Briggs say that New Zealand sees the day first before anybody else, because that must be the Western Hemisphere, no, the Eastern Hemisphere. Do you ever smoke and just chill? Sometimes I smoke gas and just drive. You know what, Z? That's exactly what I used to do, man. And I used to keep me a bag of some good shit too. But these days, man, I don't smoke, bro. I don't smoke anymore, man. Um, I'm trying to figure out. Let me ask you guys this: does anybody know if I post a video of my cannabis plants, will I get flagged by YouTube? What's going on, bro? T. Powie, I've got a crush on you. I don't want you to have a crush on me, man, unless you're a pretty girl and you're in my age range. Cut it out. Like Atara. Man, one of these days I'm taking a real vacation. Push it to the limit. You just made me think of Rick Ross. Hey, that's actually a good ass song, man. Um, I have a video of a few summers ago when I grew 15 plants in my backyard, but I'm scared to post them because I don't know if YouTube is going to flag me for, something like that. Even though it's legal where I'm at, I haven't posted it because I don't know if I'll get bad, you know, results from posting it. I already started posting in Michigan every year right before the summer ends. They have like a badass car show. And if you go to my channel, you'll see like some of the cars that I'm pretty sure you guys heard of the Dream Cruise because they advertise it all over the US. Probably even people from out of the country come to the Dream Cruise. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, champ. All I did so far is um the car show is Southeast Michigan, which is like the Detroit area, right up here by Ohio. Yeah, but I'm minutes away from Detroit. Like minutes. It'll take me 5 minutes to get to Detroit. Off topic, what is your favorite kind of cookie? If you have one, heck yeah, I have a favorite kind of cookie, man. Are you crazy? I like white macadamia cookies, man. My favorite cookies in the world are the ones at Subway, the white macadamia cookies, man. All their cookies are good, right? At Subway, they got three kinds. They got white macadamia. Yeah, you know what, Z? I got a couple videos, man. You know what? You should see some of my plants, man. I grew some really fire stuff. I grew some really good shit, man. I might grow a few this year after the winter time is over because I don't know if anybody knows, but it you probably don't if you're not here in Michigan, you probably don't know, right? But man, they just increased the cannabis dispensary cannabis to 24% on top of what it already was. It went up another 24%. So um, ain't nobody too happy about dispensary cannabis right now, man. Grow a Afghan. You know what? I already know how to make hash out of any strain. Um, because that was another thing I made when I was growing. I made something called bubble hash that you make out of ice, like like almost. You don't want to make ice water. It has to be like ice slush, and you just I can't even explain how you make it, but I made like I had a big cookie of of hash, and that shit will last you. Man, that shit'll last you damn near a year. All you do is you wash all the trichomes off the buds, and then you dry them out, and then it's like a cookie, man, and it's like wax. And all you need is a little tiny bit, right? And you add it with your joint or your blunt, and it turns your blunt from like just a regular blunt into like a nuclear blunt. But no, I could have made it. Bubble hash is easy to make, man. All you got to do is go online and buy those screen bags from Amazon or eBay, and then put a bag of ice in there inside of a bucket. Pour a little bit of water till the water is like, till the ice is not watery, but it moves around easy. And you just stir you stir the weed for like, stir it nonstop for like 45 minutes straight. Are people feeling pressure these days to use? I don't smoke anymore, bro. I stopped. I stopped, man. Do you like the show? I like to mass debates. I never heard of that show, Cloudy. That's just okay to knock out your formal frontal cortex of your brain. I know. I wonder if if any of you guys heard of scromiting. Yeah, man. It ain't even the potency. It's for whatever reason, man. When I started smoking out of the dispensary, it makes my heart beat too fast, and it make like it I don't know. It scares me, man. I don't like I never had anxiety attacks before till I started messing with that dispensary weed. I never had it. Like I grew up in California, man, where the weed grows on the side of the mountain, and they don't use clones. They just they plant real seeds, right? And I never experienced this anxiety shit that they're talking about nowadays. So I said, fuck that. I'm not trying to have a stroke or some weird shit happen just from smoking weed. And then what would ended up happening was like first my blood pressure, it would my heart would beat too quick, and it would beat too quick, and then after a while it would slow way down, and I would get cold, right? I would get real cold and shit. So I was like, man, this is not how I want to be high, man. If I'm gonna smoke, this ain't it, man. You know, you get real cold and start shivering, which Kush will do that to you, right? That's a symptom of Kush, regardless. But like, yeah, ASMR, I'm cool, man. Like, I don't like that feeling, man. It's not natural THC at all. So I'm like, bro. And then let me tell you something. Even if you grow from a seed nowadays, the seeds have altered DNA, and so it's real hard to be able to find my an all natural seed that didn't come from a clone source. Yeah, see, that's how you guys understand, man. You feel me? Like, and then I don't know if you guys heard about it, but like strokes from weed are on a they're on a rise. Like you hear about all these people smoking and then having a stroke or a heart attack, and it's like, bro, ain't no way, man. You might if that's the case, you might as well be eating 5 pounds of fried chicken at once. Like, why would anybody want to smoke just to feel like they're about to have a heart attack? And then when it finally passes, then your blood pressure slows way down. And, you end up like, getting the shivers. Exactly, man. GMO is not the bomb diggity. Hell, I don't even like drinking coffee that much anymore. You know, I stopped putting cream and sugar in my coffee. So, because I didn't like, as you get older, you go through stuff like this. Oh, I'm about to make some coffee. I just drank an 8-ounce cup of coffee, but I got to finish off what's left in the coffee pot. So I'm about to have some more. Damn, I am the bar said I have actually never had coffee before. You know what? In certain instances, man, you missing everything, but in other instances, you ain't missing nothing at all. No, no, man. I notice a lot of people on YouTube know what crack rock is. Me, I used to sell that stuff way back in 2002, man, with my homies. We used to make some money, man. But here in 2025, the fact that people still talk about crack is weird. It's weird, man. Yeah, exactly. Boost Mobile days. I like you, ASMR. Those were the boosts, because that's what I had back then. Boost Mobile. There was no Metro PCS. There was no. I think T-Mobile may have been around. I don't know, man. I had the Razor. You guys remember the Boost Mobile Razor phone when they first dropped, the real slim one? Man, I had the. Yeah, I had Nextel. Nextels are impossible to destroy. Let's see. You want to see the hairline today, man? Bam! Look at that. There goes the hairline, bro. Stop playing, man. Stop playing, man. You acting like I ain't got no hairline, man. I had to do that, man, cause they acting like I got a messed up hairline, man. Like ain't nothing wrong with my hairline. I'm 43, but I got good genes. My mother and my father both had good hairlines. You make Jim Jones look young. He still got it. You got that right. Leave it on, big dog, man. Forget you, man. Soapy. What you trying to say, man? Not only do I got a good hairline, my hair still grows, bro. And this is only I've been growing my hair for this is only 2 years of growing right here. That's 2 years of growing. In another 2 years, I have more hair than your mother. All right, man. This the rest of my coffee. I ain't drinking no more after this, man. Is he in jail though? No, no. Yeah, you know, like, come on, man. But it makes sense that you would ask me that, so because you got a picture of the all-seeing eye in the middle of a pyramid. Come on, bro. Why must you be disrespectful, man? Why must you be disrespectful, bro? You're white, of course. In 2 years is growing. If you was black, that would be impressive. You know what? You're right, man. It is because I'm white. People say that me and Eminem look like brothers. Would you rather make your muscles grow or make your knee grow? Oh, man. You know what they say, man? Green grows the grass. I remember having to write down how I get to a female's house street and holding on to the paper for dear life because it was also my my way, my backpack ride. I hear what you're saying, but you're gonna have to rewrite that. That was kind of hard to read, bro. Small wonder. Yeah, we said small wonder last night. As a matter of fact, I wrote all those shows down because at some point this week I'm going on a marathon, man. I'm just trying to get my watch hours a little bit higher, and then I'm taking a break. Country boy, you just not reading it right, bro. I got what you said. You said back then you could only get around on a bike with a backpack, and you had to write it down because GPS wasn't a thing yet. But that's not how you wrote it. But don't worry, I got you, bro, regardless. Because I've been there trying to get to a girl's house on a bike. I remember one night I had on some baggy jeans riding my bike in the middle of the night. And I had a nice bike, one of those BMX trick bikes, right? And I was in a bad area and I was like doing tricks on the bike, man. And when I got to where I was going, my wallet wasn't even in my pants anymore. And I was like, oh man, I lost my wallet, man. So I had to retrace my entire steps. And by the way, I never did find my wallet, man. I was pissed off about that. That's why I stopped riding bikes. I stopped riding bikes because number one, I was one of those kind of people that would do stupid shit on a bike and hurt myself a lot. But number two, I would get bikes stolen a lot. I remember I had a GT dyno, man, and somebody stole it. I don't talk about gang affiliations on my channel, man. We can talk about almost anything else, but I don't talk about gang affiliations. But I will tell you, yes, I was involved with the streets. Yes, I was. And a lot of people know me in them streets of California and Nevada. Was you the plug? Yes, I was the plug because I was the substitute plug. In other words, I had to work. I just didn't have the trap house. When I pull up, I was on a bike. I used to hide work inside of the handlebars. What you know about that? That's some real OG shit, man. I used to hide work in the handlebars. Somebody stole my Diamondback. Babyface brought me. Okay. Yeah, I had a Haro. I had a GT Dyno. I had some nice bikes, man. I went and bought my dyno from the bike store. I even had a lowrider bike, bro. I had an all chrome Swin with the white walls and 100 spokes, straight lace, black velvet seat, had the hydraulic spring in the front. Man, I used to ride that bike all around town, man. That shit was $1,000 bike. Yeah, yep. I was the only thing when I was selling work, bro, I sold mid. I never rolled around with top flight weed. Yep. I used to sell Reggie. But you'll be surprised back in the early 2000s, Reggie was where it was at. Yeah, but I had a whole Swin, bro. You can't put 5 spokes on a Swin lowrider bike. I told you he sold mid. Y'all don't know. Man, I haven't sold mid in 25 years, bro. It's been 20. And let me tell you something. That was back when Purple Kush was 25 to $30 a gram. Bet you guys don't remember that, man. Anywhere outside of California, Purple Kush was 25 to $30 a gram. People couldn't afford to smoke Kush back then, right? I remember when Kush was 30 bucks a gram, you know. I pull up, but guess what though? I had the best mid. I got my mid from either Arizona or I got my mid from Seattle area. In Vegas, they call Reggie stress. Well, I said stress at first, but I said mid, but like I'm trying to talk in today's terminology, and nobody calls it stress anymore. No, you got that wrong, Alex. Arizona got some good stress, but it has a funny smell to it. It doesn't smell like everywhere else. Man, see, if you guys are gonna start playing with me, man, I'm gonna have to knock some people off, man. Why are you gonna be racially disrespectful, man? What's up with that shit? Soapy, we were just having a conversation and now you sitting up here participating in a chain of calling me a nigger? What's up with that? Is that just to like show me that you guys are all connected in a chain of disrespect? Nobody calls it stress. Nah, nobody calls it stress anymore. But like there was a time when stress was the only thing available, man. Like they had, and let me tell you, back then they had good stress and then they had bullshit stress. Like who remembers the Mexican brick? I used to be able to get, man, listen, I used to be able to get the Mexican brick for the low. I could get like 3 ounces for under $100, man. But that shit was terrible, man. That shit was terrible. It was terrible because it was like flakes. And it smoked though. I mean, when you get it rolled up, you still gonna get you a buzz, but like wasn't nobody trying to mess with that brick, man. That was like last resort, 3 o'clock in the morning. Nobody else is awake. I know where the brick is at though. you know, yeah, man. As a matter of fact, I ended up selling my lowrider bike for a half a pound, but it was a half a pound of some good shit though. Yeah, because you gotta go through the layers and make sure you get all the crushed seeds out, or you're gonna be smoking a whole bunch of seeds. Did you guys used to get solid soap bars? I knew some people that had it. Not trying to sound racist, but that was the white cats had all the accessories, right? Everybody else just had the actual buds. But like I had to tap in with my white partners to get like the resin and the hash, shit like that, man. Am I trying to rap battle? How you gonna rap battle? You gonna spell everything out, man? That's weird. You gonna sit here and type your lyrics, and then I'm the one that has to. I gotta turn them into words. This was a big thing in the UK before skunk. Yeah, on the West Coast, believe it or not, man, skunk was a certain strain. Like skunk wasn't just any bud, man. Just like chronic. You know the difference between chronic and regular regular weed. Like kush and chronic don't smell the same. Chronic always smells more like piney, like a pine tree. I didn't really like chronic, man. Chronic to me was overrated. Like when people had chronic, I didn't smoke it. I'm like, I don't like the way it smells, man. I mean, you get there, but you know, I being on the West Coast, you can find some really, really, really good plugs, bro. I was the kind of person that I had a plug that accepted more than just money, man. So I would get creative and I would go and find some shit that he liked and I'd go get it by any means necessary and I would just do trades for my weed. That way all the money I made was pure profit. I'm gonna tell you what though, man, this dude tried to sell me some what do you call that one stuff, man? I don't know what that means. That almost sounds like that's because I smoked all the gas in Michigan. I smoked. I've even been to the hood dispensaries where you got street dudes selling basement weed out of the dispensary. Bet you never heard of no shit like that. They got trap house weed inside of the dispensary because the dispensary is unlicensed. So when you go there and you think you buying official weed, you really buying shit from from the hood basement. I don't know what THC is, but I was about to say something and I lost my train of thought, man. I was about to say, what do you call that? CBD? Man, this dude tried to sell me some CBD one day, man. I was like, what the fuck is this? I smelled it. It didn't even have a smell. And I'm like, bro, you trying to play me, man? And he was like, nah, man, that's CBD. And I'm like, but nobody fucking asked you to sell me some CBD. I didn't ask you for CBD, motherfucker. I don't have cancer. What the fuck you selling me this shit for? So I had to double back on him and get the right stuff. And then I just never called him back because I was like, nah, bro, that was too slick. Michigan concentrates are the best. You know what? I'll tell you like this, man. I had some THC Rice Krispie treats in Michigan, and I will agree that those THC Rice Krispies in Michigan were the best THC Rice Krispies that I have ever tried, man. And dude gave me 5 of them for free, man. And I was like, bro, I like, and I didn't even get his number. I was like devastated. I was like, oh my God, man. Like, I need some more of those. This dude made his own Rice Krispie treats. And when I tell you they was the bomb, they was, in fact, the bomb. Yeah, man. I had like some Rice Krispie treats right here in Michigan, man. I still I don't smoke anymore, Scott. I ain't smoked in like months now, man. I stopped smoking, man, because now I went to the dispensary once and I rolled up a joint, man, and that shit, I had to go to the emergency room. Let's just say that. I had to call the ambulance and go to the emergency room because I thought I was about to have a, whatever you call a heart attack, man. Well, you better watch out for that scromiting that they've been talking about on the internet where they put the caption of the article, what do you do when your cannabis turns against you? I was like, I don't know. I don't know. That's like, I guess, what, as an officer, so you're nobody. Okay, I guess so. I don't know. Let me go back and find another one of your posts, Young. Not as enlist. Wait, I still join the Navy. I smoke every day. Okay, absolutely. It's why I stopped smoking weed. Yeah, weed is just not good for you. If you want to get high nowadays off of this kind of weed that they got, man, you probably better off smoking meth. Yeah, it's a different high. Yeah, you'll turn into a crackhead, but at least you won't have a heart attack. Drink a Coke when the weed gets on top of you. Nah, I just don't smoke, man. What the hell is this guy Young talking about, man? There's always somebody that are just going off, like in their own corner. They're just like barking like a damn chihuahua, and I don't even know what the hell I did or what he's talking about. But he's like being all kind of like this dude. What's his name, man? Young Junk is just sitting here just going off about stupid shit. Like, what is your problem, Young Junk, man? What the fuck, man? What I do to you this time? Yeah, but like you're eating and you're ranting and you're posting derogatory shit. Like what I do, bro? You calling me, telling me I ain't nobody and shit, man? What the fuck, man? Young one, cut it out. Yeah, it's like he just came out of nowhere, and I didn't even say nothing bad to him. Talking about I'm in the Navy and I smoke, and because I'm an officer, you ain't nobody. What the fuck, bro? What I do to you, man? I mean, I understand some people are trolls, but you're not coming off as a troll. You're just coming off as a hater. He's AI. Oh, AI technology. That says it all, man. That says it all. Hey, I got a question, man. This is off topic, man. Like, no, actually, I'm gonna stay on topic, right? So I had this Mexican friend, right? I worked with him out there in Las Vegas, and he was from Michoacan, Mexico, right? And his family is wealthy, but he was like they're wealthy because they're cannabis farmers. They grow lots and lots of weed. And he showed me a picture one day. These motherfuckers in Mexico, bro, got 15-foot tall plants. I swear to God, 15 feet tall, out in the middle of the country. All right, it's a dude standing with the plants behind him. A Mexican cowboy, got the hat on, the big belt buckle with the boots and shit. And he shows me a picture, and he was like, "This is my uncle." And I'm just like, I'm not even seeing his uncle because I'm looking at the plants behind him, and I'm like, bro, these plants are almost like 20 fucking feet tall, man. So he starts telling me about how the farmers get down in Mexico, man. Check this shit out. This is what he told me. He said when it's time for harvest season, they already know they're going to make a lot of money. So they have a celebration out in the country. And this is what they do, right? They cut a few plants down, right? And they got these big leaves from the jungle. And then they get some what do you call that rope that's organic, like hemp rope, right? So they get hemp rope, they get these gigantic leaves from the jungle, and they roll these gigantic blunts the size of logs, right? And they roll like 30 of them or something like that, and they stack them. And then later on that night, they start a like a not a bonfire, but they make like a fire hole. And instead of using logs, they use these weed logs, and they just dance around the fire throwing these logs in, and it just makes all this smoke. And he's like, bro, you go out there during one of these parties, and to get high, all you got to do is just go up to the smoke and just take a few deep breaths, and you'll be high as a kite. And I'm like, yeah, right, man, that's how you got it. Like, I swear to God. I'm like, wow, that's crazy. He's like, man, like 4 or 5 plants give they ass like 30 logs. These are some big plants, man. These ain't your normal backyard plants. These plants are commercial size. And he's like, yeah, we eat good barbecue. We put a whole pig in a fire pit. You guys ever seen how the Mexicans cook a whole pig underground for like 12 hours? Well, I have. And they make like, yeah, 30 logs of weed, and then they have a big party for all the people in the area. And I was like, bro, I wish I could go to something like that, you know, way out in the country of Michoacan, Mexico. That's what I found out. He told me that in Michoacan, that's where a lot of the weed comes from, out in Michoacan. And then like Juarez, every city out there, they have their own. They specialize in different drugs, right? Michoacan is weed. So he was cool though, man. He said he wanted to get away from that. So he moved. Him and his wife came to Las Vegas, and now, man, that's my partner, man. I wish I could come across him again. But he calls weed the mother flower. He don't never say weed. He calls it the mother flower. But yeah, I seen that picture, and I was like, oh man, that was wild. I never seen no plants that big before, man. They was some big plants. You and your compadres. Hey, you know what? Me and my compadres. I ain't sweating you junk in the trunk. You just talking, man. Calm down, killer. Calm down. Did Amber really say beard lice? Dang, that's wild. Don't you know that I oil my beard with organic coconut oil? My beard is luscious. What are you talking about? Nah, you ain't seen nothing on my face. You capping, Amber. Stop capping, Amber. And this fool said I got beard crabs. Trent, you're capping. Stop capping. Oh, you saying they bungee jumping off my chin, huh? You guys are quite you You guys are really my people, man. You talk just like my people, man. My people always hated on me, man. So, beard crabs, right? Like we living on a beach or something. Like if they're on my face, they're in my mouth, and if they're in my mouth, they're in my eyelids. Yo, I ain't hating on you. I hope not, man. I got way too many haters as it is, man. Way too many haters, bro. Yeah, man. Hey, bro. Hey, Micho Khan. Those are some good dudes down there. Well, I mean, the ones that I came in contact with, man. You would have liked my partner, man. He's a business owner in Vegas now. He builds truck racks, and his wife sells puppies. I forgot what kind of dog she sells, but they make a lot of money, so they're good. And you know, a good old Mexican knows how to get that tax free money. So yeah, man. Yep. If you're smart, you'll understand what that means. Say it again, IGC, because I don't know what you're talking about. Young Junk in the Trunk says he wants some beef. I don't know, man. There's so much gay stuff that goes on my page that I don't even know how to take that comment, man. You want some beef? What kind of beef, man? You looking for some tube steak or something, man? Or you talking about actual cow, bro? There's lots of cows here, man. Hey, man, in Michigan, they got this shit called the Eastern Market, man. You can go get fresh eggs straight off the farm. You can go get fresh red meat, vegetables, and everything, man. When I get my truck fixed, man, I am going to the Eastern Market, man. Everything is fresh. I'm talking about they like Amber. You're making me feel extremely self-conscious, and you're making me insecure, and I'm about to get off of my live and go report you, okay? I don't have beard lice, okay? And you're making me feel like a victim right now, okay? If you really come down to the road, what are you talking about? Young Junk is still, now he wants to fight, man. Like, bro, I don't fight, man. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna hit you with my orbital cannon if you don't be quiet, man. I don't fight, bro. I just ambush you with my orbital cannon. And in case that you don't know what an orbital cannon is, go play GTA 5 and you'll know what an orbital cannon is, man. I'll lock onto you from a satellite and then you'll just explode out of nowhere. But no, we don't fight. We don't fight. We use orbital cannons. Man, I haven't been in a fight since the last fight I was in was with my cousin, man. We fought at the MGM Grand parking garage in Las Vegas. Oh my God, Music Fan is in the house. Oh, I need you, Music Fan, more than ever, man. Oh, I don't need you, but we got some moderate trolls, but they're not too bad actually. They're talking shit, but it ain't nothing major. Sounds like, you know how like an old man talks shit? It just really makes you laugh. He's trying to be disrespectful, but it kind of just comes off as funny. Like this dude called me a drug addict, a loser. He said he wanted to fight. He said all I got to do is step outside, and I was like, I would, but it's cold as hell out there, man. It's cold. Who wants to fight in the cold, man? You ever stubbed your toe when it was cold? I don't think so, man. He be projecting hard. Yeah, I don't know what's up with him, man. I don't know why. I think he's probably real drunk. Usually when dudes are just talking shit to like no one in particular, they're just drunk. That's probably what it is, man. He's drunk, bro. He's been drinking all night. He hates his life. He just said he was in the service, you know. A lot of guys that sign up for the military end up hating their life. and they get drunk as a skunk. No, I'm not the Taliban, but I wouldn't mind meeting one of those guys. I'm sure we would become friends. From the looks of it, these are all trolls. This dude said, "You're Lucy, I'm the one." And then he hurried up and followed it up with, "You're lucky as fuck, I'm the one." Man, put the bottle down, bro. Put the bottle down. I'm gonna send the Masonaries after you, man. Not the mercenaries, the Masonaries. Put the bottle down, bro. Nothing comes to a drunk but a buzz. Remember that. Masonaries, man. Mason mercenaries. The Masonaries. Nothing comes to a drunk but a buzz. I like Young though, man. I think it's cute, man. I do. I really think it's cute, man. But I just hit him with the orbital cannon from 2,100 miles away. Now we won't be able to hear him no more, and that's messed up. You never heard of any stuff in real life. You don't believe it on the internet. Don't let them change your mind without money in person. Yeah, no doubt, bro. No doubt. Oh man, this guy literally made his handle. This how racist this dude is. This cat literally made his internet handle. You can see. I'm sure everybody could see. This dude literally made his handle racist. He is a dedicated racist. Anybody who would turn their actual screen name into a racial slur, you got to watch out for him, man. Big Flex, where you calling in from? Big 9-0. What is that? Oh, everyday special. How you doing today? Everyday special is in the house. Release the children. Come on, Amber. You went from me having lice on my beard and now I have kids locked in the house. What is your major malfunction? A man reading the comments incredibly slow. What a tremendous content idea. Man, tell me about it, man. Tell me about it, man. What time is it where you're at, T? It is 4:10 a.m. 4:10 in the morning. We were talking about cannabis, but all the trolls decided that they wanted to troll, so we just got rid of that idea. Amber is lonely. You know what? I think even Amber knows she's lonely, but it's okay. I'm surprised you can function with the itchy beard. Yeah, I think Amber is. She's. We're not gonna pay too much mind to Amber because Amber is clearly not in a happy space in her life. You gotta be happy, bro. If you're not happy, then what are you really, man? You know what? She might like me, man. But the thing is, if she's talking about lice, she might be suffering from that you know what lice. So she can continue to like me from way over there. She needs to go get in a scaby bath, a, 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 a detox bath where she can suffocate the scabies. She just wanted to use your beard as a scratching post, if you know what I'm saying. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I definitely know. I definitely know. But at 4 o'clock in the morning, up trolling, I don't think it's a good deal. I would probably have to pass on that. And Justin says the Secret Squirrel Society installed lice in your beard. Oh, at least you know I call them the squirrels. Because I definitely call them the squirrels. Yeah, my hair, you know how to mitigate having those things in your hair? Use grease. All you got to do is use grease. Me, I got coconut oil, I got blue magic, I got petroleum, I even have extra virgin olive oil. We don't have lice in this house. That is some shit we've never had in our life. As a matter of fact, I don't think I've ever had that shit. And ICG says, I don't know what NGL is, or no, I don't know what that is. NGL. You give me a Rob Trujillo vibe. Oh, I think NGL stands for not gonna lie. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You give me Rob Trujillo vibes. You know what? Um, my mom is the reason that I even know who Metallica is today. My favorite song by Metallica is that one where he's talking about now that the war is through with me, I'm waking up and I cannot see. And I don't know any other words, but it's like dum 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 dum. Now that the war is through with me, I'm waking up, but I cannot see. Hey man, that is a deep, extremely sad song, man. Yeah, one is so sad, bro. That is like the saddest song ever, man. I'm telling you. And if anybody knows, hey, I like whiskey in a jar too, that guy. I still drink, but I definitely don't smoke. Mods. Rich says, Mods, I don't care if y'all time me out. Y'all don't understand. I'm still gonna goon and make a mess all over my screen regardless. So just do your thing. I'm still gonna be here. Okay, well, you got what you asked for, sir. Sometimes in life, you got to give people what they ask for, man. Oh, my bad. Well, my mom could tell you anything about Metallica, like anything, man. I'm telling you. She knows every album, every song, every band member, all their concerts, even their last tribute concert where they went crazy for the reunion or whatever you called it. I'm gonna be here too. Why are you? I couldn't even finish reading it. Sorry about that. They ask for it. They do. They always ask for it. That's the thing. Sometimes, man, if they ask for it, they don't even have to keep asking for it. You just let them ask for it one time and then you, boom, you give it to them and you say, hey, man, you asked for it. So don't be upset now because you asked for this. You know, why would people want to like waste their time and their phone data to come on YouTube and troll and then ask to be struck down and then not be able to talk shit anymore? That was weird. Cosmic Blackie, I was messing with you, bro. Cosmic, I don't even know what you were talking about because I was reading all the good ones, man. So don't worry about it. You're good, man. Like we're not trying to. My moderator came in here unexpectedly. So now that my moderator is here, I don't even have to say nothing because I just read the good comments and my moderator will see the bad ones and then you'll just see as you scroll people will just be disappearing just left and right. I don't want to have all these disappearances on my chat line, but that's what it is, man. You know what I've been thinking about doing? But the only way this would work is if I made it make sense, man. I wanted to get a phone with a specific number so you guys could call in and I could play it to my phone speaker, this one right here, and you could hear all the shit. I want a troll line, like a real live troll line. And I want to put the phone number out and just take a night. I think I would blow up on YouTube if I did a troll line. Just like, bro, everybody would. I'm talking about my numbers would go to hundreds because, man, people would love that. A fucking troll line. Can you believe it? This dude is the bravest person ever, man. He made a troll line where you can call in and talk all the shit you can for 30 seconds. And I will just play it. I'll have it on speaker so everybody can hear, you know. And some people are already doing that, but they're not doing it like that. You know what? I'm gonna consider that, man. Going and getting a little troll line, bro, and see if because I'm trying to get to 4,000 watch hours, man. And in order to do that, I have to come up with creative ways to get numbers. And I think a active troll line, complete with a phone number, so all my audience can listen to these people. No, it's not. I got cameras and a security system around my house, man. Plus, inside the house, of course, there's the dog. If he senses he's got access to every window in the house, from the front to the back to both sides. If he hears any funny shit outside, he immediately goes off. Once that happens, we hit the activate button, and then it's like, oh man, I survived an explosion in 2015. And now I'm grateful for everything. And I made a promise to God that I will become a butterfly. Okay, absolutely, man. I don't know how to pronounce your name, bro, but hey, man, sorry for your traumatic event, man. Like, I would never want to go through an explosion, man. That sounds terrible. But what do you guys think about that, man? Making a troll line, getting another phone, and just letting people call in and just spew all their hate using their words instead of having to type. And then, like, I think I'll be getting hundreds and hundreds of views like that. Like, you know, but in the chat though, there'll be hundreds of people. Homeless guy from around the corner. Okay. That would get it would, man, because people that like that just would like people want to spew their hate. It's just part of the that's part of the system, man. I think it would be extremely funny, man. But maybe I would like make a whole new channel just for that specific. Like I wouldn't do it on this channel. This channel is something different. But I would be like, I have another account that I might as well start using it, man. I have a whole another one. I haven't really did anything yet. But I was thinking if I just made a channel and I just called it like Trolls Incorporated. And it's just only for trolling. That's it. That's all I want to hear. I don't want nothing positive. I just want nothing but pure hate and just all the assholes that are on YouTube. If I could just get them all in one room, I think that would be epic, bro. Just all of them. And then give them a phone number to call so you don't have to sit here and just do all this typing. I don't even see how the trolls could do it, bro. Like you sit here and type, or you might use voice to text. I don't know. Yeah, absolutely. I can get 50 subs. I can get 50 of my subscribers here to go to that channel. And then boom, I can do that in one day, man. Like, look, man, I need 50 of my people to go over here, subscribe to this channel, and we're gonna launch this troll.com. And you guys are gonna love this shit. Just watch. You guys are going to love this shit right here. It's going to be the channel of all channels. But I need to get a cell phone first. As of right now, I only got one phone. But it's, you know what? I think I might do that, man. I'm gonna look into that, man. Because I was always told that a good streamer has multiple accounts, man. They don't all have to be about the same thing, but like, a good businessman has multiple businesses. So, sounds epic, don't it? Thinking about it, man. It is currently 4:22 in the morning. We have 13 in the chat. We're 66 minutes in, 19 likes. Thank you. I appreciate it, people. Yeah, but I got to get my 4,000 hours on this one first. It's not childish, man. That's a perfect marketing. See, you're looking at it through the wrong lens, bro. I'm going to tell you what's childish is making a store selling toys. That's childish. Creating a business. Like, you want to hear something childish? KB Toys. Um, Toys R Us. That's childish, but it's a genius too. You want to hear something childish? Legoland. Extremely childish, but if you told the guy who owns it, he's like, you know what? I made millions of dollars being childish. Yeah, we got high speed internet up in this house, so if it's lagging, it's on your end. We got like the best Wi Fi that money can buy currently in America. It's only two steps down from military Wi Fi. Gangnam Style. Do you like weed? Yes, I like weed, but I don't smoke it, man. I don't smoke it, bro. I like the way it looks. I like the way it smells. Some weed. I don't like the way all weed smells, but like I don't smoke because I've had some really bad instances with the weed. What's a bold statement, man? What you talking about, man? Ball striker, how you doing tonight, by the way, man? Dabbing right now. I've never dabbed, man. Military grade just means cheap. It's funded by the government. Hell Sinister says that's Hell's Meister. He says he deals with Blow. Best Wi-Fi in the land. No, for real, man. It is. Like it's the best Wi-Fi signal, man. We pay that premium. We definitely pay that premium. I don't pay it. I got Metro piece of shit, so that's where I'm at. But they give you the option to turn it off. Blow smells great. You know what? That's funny that you say that. Blow definitely has its own smell, man. And the more chemicals they use, the more it smells. An Indian guru once said, some stuff I will never understand. Some of the most wise words I've ever heard. I don't know what that means, but it's still wise. Absolutely, Isaac. I wish I. Wait a minute. Fentanyl is good for back pain and sleepy times. I've never messed around with Fetty Wap. And I don't think I ever will, man. I'm scared of that shit, man. That's one of the reasons that I stopped doing drugs, man, was when fentanyl rised up, we had to step back from the whole game. Like, nah, that shit'll hurt you just by touching it. You don't even have to like put it in your body. If you get the right amount on your hands, it's over with. I've seen some of those police officers on duty that pull people over and they got that shit all around their car. And he touches it with his bare hands like an idiot and he just falls out. Like, why are cops so dramatic when something happens to them on duty, man? Like, all those shows, they're very dramatic. Yeah, it's everything's cut, even the cannabis, man. What is this? Oh my god, no this guy didn't, man. We're gonna just let Sean be a weirdo. This dude is sending me braille prints of penises, man. This fool is weird, man. How long did it take for you to put that together, man? Maybe you're dramatic, or maybe Chaz is the police and I just struck a nerve. See, you can always pull a mole out his hole by saying the right combination of words. Chaz, man, are you the cops or what, bro? I was just thinking of a specific show. That ain't even like all police officers, but like, let's be real, man. When you see those cop shows and one of them like searches somebody and like he gets some shit on his hand, he falls out, calls for backup, and does all this shit, and then he's ends up being okay. Like there ain't even nothing wrong with him. Well, okay, I'm glad. At least we got law enforcement in the room. That means everybody's gonna be safe because one man with one gun and a walkie-talkie. You know what? Let's normalize not calling walkie-talkies walkie-talkies. I think there's a better name for that. Walkie-talkie. Weed or alcohol. Neither, bro. You quit the game and ended up being the same. I read that wrong. He said you quit the game and ended up being okay. Same thing. Yeah, yeah, no doubt about it, bro. Hey, listen, man. I used to be around powder, and let me tell you, man, I've heard of so many people getting some bad powder that there is just simply no freaking way in the world that I was going to sit out here and be that close to the Reaper and still be having the nerve to indulge in shooting shit up my nose, man. There's just no way. And I was never a junkie, anyways, man. I ain't never been a junkie. I was just around the wrong people, man. You know, when you get around the wrong people, you'll indulge in stuff that you wouldn't do if you wasn't around them. If you want good stuff, you can get it, but you kind of have to be kind of a junkie. Not really worth it. Absolutely, man. Everything's contaminated, man. And it's like throwing the dice. You never know when you're going to get that bad batch, and it happens all the time. It happens all the time, bro. You know, don't get around in bad batches. They hand out test kits in my area. Yeah, but who the hell wants to walk around with a test kit just to make sure their work is A1 YOLA? Not me, man. If I gotta test my shit, it's time to quit. It's time to quit, man. If you can't, listen, if the cartel puts out the good shit and you end up with the bad shit, then it's time to get out the game because the middleman is full of shit. And let me be real, if you don't have a direct connection to the you know who, and by the time you get your stuff, I, okay, I can see testing it. Go ahead and test it. But like, if you got to test your stuff, that's already that's already bad because like if you test it and it turns out to be bad, then what? Then what? Now you got to go find a third party and ask him, why'd you give me this deadly stuff? No, bro. No. Listen, stop doing drugs. That's the end of story. Stop doing drugs, bro. You want to get high? Go drink you some coffee or a Red Bull, man. If you drink enough coffee, you'll feel high. Trust me, man. You just drink enough, man. Just, go to 7-Eleven and get you exclusive blend. Don't put nothing else in it. That shit is so strong that you will feel like you're cracked out, man. I'm telling you. I'll be right back, Jack. I gotta use the restroom. back in business. Back in business, boys. Music fan, I have a question for you. Do you think starting a troll channel is worth it? I just need to get I need to get a cell phone. I can go get one of those cheap phones for like $20, $30. Yeah, you're right. It'll probably get banned within the first month. Yeah, you know what? I didn't think about that. See why I had to consult with my constituents first? I still think it could be a good idea though, man. A troll line, man. You might want to look into the guidelines. For you know what? I've been reading the guidelines lately, man. I've been reading the guidelines. And you know what? The guidelines told me that when you make videos, you want to stay on topic, man. You don't just want to drop content about all kind of different stuff. But I don't see how that's I don't know. That's what they said though, but maybe I won't. Maybe I just test out the waters on a fresh account, man. See what it's like. But anyways, Ball Striker says, EPAL, you have no idea what you're talking about. Let's go see what EPAL's saying real quick. EPAL says you can't find John 3:16 in early manuscripts. Somebody added it. Yes, man, King James added it. Why do you think they got a Bible called the King James Version? But we're not going to talk about King James right now. And Ball Striker, I like your cowboy hat, man. At least I believe that's a cowboy hat, but I have really no way of checking it. See, you don't know your own Bible. You're right. I know that there's a King James version, and I also know that King James also wrote a lot of the script in the Satanic Bible too. So just keep that in mind in case you're blind. And some things you think about saying, you should keep it in your own mind. Because some things are better left unsaid. Some things. Hey, music fan, where the subs at, man? What is the sub count? Probably the same. I don't think I got any newbies tonight. This has been a strange crowd, to say the least. But I see a lot of new people, though. You know what? 39, 38, that's what I keep hearing, man, that they're trying to absorb Canada into the US. And I would not mind that at all, to be able to cross the bridge downtown Detroit without getting detained. That would not be bad at all. We would become, let me tell you something, bro. If Canada was the 52nd, it wouldn't be the 52nd state. It would be 52nd at first, but they would break it down and United States would end up having like 100 states, right? And bro, I know the military can't wait to mobilize up there, man. Like, bro, we're already the big bad bully. Imagine if we had Canada, man. Like we had it, kind of, but you want to hear why people keep saying Trump keeps saying it. Because that's the plan. And let me tell you something, if the president is hollering that shit, man, there's a strong possibility, very, very strong possibility that preparations are already in the works, bro. Man, we need to get them likes up, man. We got 11 in the chat. We're 82 minutes in with 23 likes, man. Can we push for 30? I know it's still early, but can we push for 30? Everybody over in this house is about to be getting up soon, man. Everybody is about to be getting up soon. Hey, did you guys know that the president of Canada, which is Trudeau, is the illegitimate son to Fidel Castro? And if you were to put a picture up of Trudeau next to Fidel Castro, they look exactly the same. He his mom was having a love affair with Fidel Castro back in the day. And they don't talk about it though. But that's why his name is Trudeau and not Castro, because he was like man, that ain't my son. The kid is not my son. Yeah, it's true, man. Trudeau is Fidel Castro's son. Go find two pictures of him and put them side by side. That is his son. Yeah, I know, man. I told you, man, this brain up here got a lot of information, but like people don't know that because they don't talk about it a lot. But it is in fact the truth. Yeah, for real. So, yeah. And they got pictures of her and Fidel together back in the 80s and the 70s. And she always looked really happy around Fidel. I knew for a fact she was letting him hit it. And now Trudeau is a world leader. And so that's another reason why that Canada will end up being the United, even if it ain't anytime soon, at some point it will be. Well, the thing about Canada is they got so much uncharted land. Bro, Canada is a big empty space. I mean, they got little towns and communities dotted around Canada, but like, imagine, another thing I heard about Canada, that it was a place back in the 90s and the 80s and the 70s. They used to have human hunting. Like you could go to Canada and you could hunt humans. And rich people used to. I seen a whole documentary about this stuff. I don't know how true that is, but there were some witnesses that were part of the hunting that said they would kidnap people and they would manipulate others to come on these little camping trips up in Canada. And then when they got there, they were informed that this is in fact a hunting expedition, and you guys are the prey. So we're going to give you 3 days to get away, and then we're going to come hunt you. And they went out and were hunting people, and even the hunters were also prey. Everybody was prey, and you had to pay like $50,000 or something like that to join into it. If you don't know me, dude, I have actually studied Bible history. There's a manuscript called the Textus Receptus, and the Protestant Bibles for Martin Luther King and Wycliffe were translated by the Erasmus. Okay, absolutely. No, I'm not saying that it defines Canadians, but I know that you used to be able to go to Canada in the great outdoors and you could hunt grown adults, and there's a lot of people that disappeared in Canada because of it. Like they just disappeared off the face of the earth, and they were hunted. And I guess if you hunt a human being, I guess won't you eat them too? If you're willing to hunt a human being like a deer, then I can only assume that to stay under the radar, they were probably feasting on, human beings. Yeah. Crazy, crazy. I don't know. I don't know much about Canada. All I know is my grandmother used to go to Canada back in the days in the early 90s, and she would only take my sister. My sister got to go to Canada many times as a child. Me, my brother, we never got to go. She said, hell no, y'all ain't going. But she took my sister. Hey, music fan, where you at? Yeah, no doubt about that, man. Like I said, me personally, I would not mind if Canada became the United States. What is the sub count, music fan? Did we make any gains? Man, it's already 5:40. I mean 4:45. I've been going for okay, made a few gains. Nah, Rocky, don't play with me, man. Right now, man, these watch hours are crazy, man. All right, I made a few gains. Rocky talking about he sent $15. Oh, Nagi is back. Um, everybody, why does people do that, man? People talk about they like I can't like I don't know when my Cash App chimes or something, man. I'll take 25 cents, bro. Most definitely. You think that makes me feel bad? 25 cents? What's wrong with that? I'm sure a beggar on the street wouldn't mind a quarter. That's a whole quarter, bro. That's 25 cents. You know how hard it is to get 25 cents out of somebody these days? 25 cents is good money, man. If you can get 25 cents an hour, man, that's like that's like $6 a week. I've seen channel where people sleep. I know, I never understood that why people sleep. I saw some dude just the other, you know why? Those are people that are working on their watch hours, bro. That's what that is. It doesn't matter. As long as you're streaming, your watch hours are going up. So that's why you see stuff like that, man, is people are working on their watch hours because you have to get you have to get a certain amount of watch hours before you can do any type of monetizations. You got to do you got to do watch hours before you can even open up super chat. So that's why, it's like misty thoughts. Oh my god. Man, what is wrong with y'all, man? Dang. 4,000, isn't it? Yeah, it is. It's 4,000 to get watch ads unlocked. And people claim you can get it in one video, man. But there's a method to it, and the trick to it is if you have a lot of friends, like you can literally just have a friend from a different account. Just turn on your longest video and just let it play all day, and that will get you a lot of watch hours. But I don't know anybody that will just turn on my longest video and let it play for hours. But you can get a lot of watch hours like that. And so just imagine if you had 20 friends and they all turned on a 10-hour video and let it go for, I don't know, they let it go for 20 people, 5 hours apiece. You know, that's 400 watch hours right there. And if they play the whole video through, those are valid watch hours. And if you don't get 4,000 watch hours within a year, you got to start from zero again. So I got to have my 4,000 locked in before November 7th. Make an all black video with some rain sounds and make it for 11 hours and say it's to help you sleep. Yeah, you could, but like being a content creator, man, like you really gotta, you gotta like, you gotta make the right stuff, right? You have to like, you gotta, because let me tell you something. YouTube, one of the community guidelines is that whatever your channel is about, that's what they want to see when they review it for monetization. They want to see that you're consistent in what you make. So if you just got all these random videos that are all over the place, you may not be able to get monetized. Yeah, that's how you do it, man. And like there's all kinds of tricks to get past these watch hours to make them go up fast. Me, I'm doing it the hard way. I'm taking the road less traveled. I'm doing it the right way, just letting it compound each day. It takes a long time, but like you'll get there if you're consistent. Like for example, me, I stream every day. So far, the longest stream that I've accomplished was 5 hours straight, man. Lucky Flute, what's going on, man? From Los Angeles. Oh man, I'm grinding, man. Johnny Blue says, "Get a job, bum," in all caps. Hey, thank you, Johnny, man. We highly appreciate the comment, man. Thank you for stopping in, man. You came to the right channel. Bro, I'm not racist, but you said in India, the Indian Christmas music started playing in my head. Hey, that Indian Christmas music is crazy, man. It'll make you laugh every time. Hey, playa. Last week I attended a wedding between two antennas. The service was a bit slow, but the reception was awesome. Hey, I like that, man. That's pretty funny, bro. That is pretty funny. I didn't, you know what? I ain't heard that one yet, man. That was pretty funny, man. Well, let me tell you something, Joe. I bought a pair of shoes off a drug dealer, right? I bought a pair of shoes off a drug dealer, man. But I gotta tell you, bro, I don't know what he laced them shoes with, but they had me tripping all day, bro. Nigga, yeah, that Indian, that shit is the funniest shit I ever heard, man. Oh yeah, that's not mine. That's not original content. This girl from Utah, she does these videos, and when she said that one, I was like, bro, that was a good one. That was a good one. She's pretty funny, man. She's on Facebook though. I don't know her name right off the top, but she got a lot of little catchy little lines. But that was one of her ones. So shout out to her, man. She's a white girl. She's pretty funny though. But she drives a big Cadillac Escalade, so I know people in Utah got that bread and meat, man. That's what they got, man. My sister is actually in Utah right now. I wouldn't mind going out there, man, because I'm over Michigan at this point, man. Hey, player, scientists have finally combined the DNA from a cheetah and a crab. However, things went sideways real fast. Oh, wow, that's funny. I get it too right away. I got that. Obamacare says having 12 accounts is one thing, but you can't attend live streams from it. That you need 12 devices. What a fake story you spitting. I guess you never heard of those rappers do it. Rappers got fake streams, man. They got streaming farms, bro, where they got like hundreds of phones on a wall, all fake accounts, and they just stream, and these rappers get thousands of fake views, man. There's an app where it allows you to clone the app. Well, shit, we know now. Barlow, how you doing, man? I send mine. I send mine all around the world, man. Anybody who rocks with me, we rocking together like a good jetty. Like rock stars on a stage that use dummy amplifiers, but it looks cool. Yeah, or lip singers that look like they're really singing, but it's really just a recording. There's all kinds of manipulation in the game, and if you learn it, you can be very, very successful. Yes, you can. BG says this dude is a straight clown, hating on the rap game. I've loved to see, bro. I'd slap dude. Man, here we go with BG. Ain't nobody hating on the rap game, man. That is a fact, bro. That is a fact. And why you so sensitive about rappers anyway, man? What's up with that type of shit, man? And if you slapped me, you would have a fight on your hands. I ain't, but like I was saying, if you learn the manipulation that is in the game, in the mainstream, whatever, man, you will be so successful, man. It'll be all synthetic, but like you can really win. And um, Nagi just told you that they got an app where you can clone an account and just keep streaming and streaming and streaming. And it may be cloned, but then watch hours are real. Envy says you can run a bot for views if that's what you mean. Artificial views. Yeah, but they still count. Rappers do it all the time. Not every rapper, but like they got documentaries about that shit where they got stream farms and they just play a dude's music and next thing you know he ends up with hundreds of thousands of views. And you know, they said Drake was doing that shit when he first started out. I don't really know, man. I don't really know. I went down to the bank trying to get a loan, so I spoke to the loan officer and he told them I identify as debt free and you won't believe I got the loan. Absolutely, man. That's what's up. We had a local celebrity that got caught paying for views. He got ran out of his country. We don't play that way. Yeah, no doubt about it. And BG comes back with I'll clone your face on a t-shirt. I put I put on for my gang. You hating on the man, BG, man, you about to get orbital cannoned. I suggest you pipe down, sir. I don't even care if you bigger than me, bro. Pipe down, sir. You know how many, you know how many, you know how many big dudes I put on their back in my lifetime? But I guess you talking about you gonna unalive me, huh? Cloning my face on a t-shirt. I bet you will. You know how many, if I had $1 for everybody who said that in my life, my face would be on a lot of shirts. But I'm not gonna troll you back because it ain't that serious, man. You sitting up, eyes bugging, face too close to the screen, mouth dry, lips crusty, talking shit. Man, go brush your grill. Matter of fact, man, like the video, subscribe to the page, homie. That's what you could do, man. Don't be a loser, be a user. Bart Simpson is on a lot of shirts already, son. Hey, I seen a video, man, that was like, it was low key sad, man. It was like this guy was walking through Springfield where the Simpsons cartoon was at, and all the power was off. It was a 3D video, but it was like, I ain't never seen nothing like that. Like all the Simpson characters were like ducked off, and then like he went into the Simpsons house and it was like abandoned, and it was like spider webs was all over the characters, and they were like turned into plastic, like how the little toys are at the old McDonald's from the 80s. And then he went over to Moe's bar and it said closed, and Moe was just standing there frozen in time. Krusty the Clown was laid on the floor with his eyes open. And I was like, damn, that for some reason that really makes me feel like that's how the world is today. Like all the old shit is gone forever, bro. Hey man, can I get 5 likes to get to these 30 likes, man? It's 5 a.m., man. I gotta end this stream in a few minutes. Everybody gonna be getting up in the house, so we'll be back on, but I don't know if I'm gonna have my same crowd as right now because I'm gonna be back up and running at about 8 a.m. I gotta shut it down in a minute though, bro. I got to shut it down, bro. Just for a minute, man. Let the fan band move around and then we back at it. So we got around about 15 minutes left, man. Matter of fact, I shall return. Hold on. I'm just light skinned trolling son trying to trigger you, B. I'm a big fan of yours, Craig Smith. Hey, I appreciate that, Craig. Why you want to trigger me, man? What, you a rage baiter, bro? I noticed something, man. When you're a streamer, you kind of start to realize that the world is full of clout chasers, man, and rage baiters. What's up with that, man? Why we got so many rage baiters in society, man? Everybody just wants to make you mad. I'm gonna tell you why. I got the answer and the question, man. The reason that is the case is because most of these cats was raised by they hating ass mothers. What's good, brothers? Oh man, Jake Biggs is back like he never left. See, I was lucky. I wasn't raised by my mother, man. I was raised by the state. So I have an abnormal level of respect for my haters. It's weird, ain't it? I was raised by the state, man. Light skinned trolling. You must really not dig crackers like me. Oh, wow. Hey, bro, we in this chat we accept them all, man. As long as you're respectful. I even put up with a yeah, I even put up with a certain level of trolling, man. Like I don't mind light trolling. Like I feel like it's necessary, man. You know, just like when you go to the bar, from time to time you see a good bar fight. You might see a bottle get broke over someone's head. You need a certain level of toxicity in everything, man. It's just, but it has to be used in moderation, man. Hey, don't worry, Ball Striker. You're a friend of mine, and I like the fact you called yourself Bandito. Can I get your opinion on something? Nah, cause I know you full of. I know you about to say something crazy, bro. Anybody who asks my opinion, it's a setup question, man. Don't put no hand grenade in my hand without the pen. I don't ask one of the chat members, man. Cause I know you about to come with some dumb shit. I can feel it. I can feel it, bro. What's my opinion on Israel? I don't have an opinion about that, man. Okay, that ain't too bad, CC Motion. Nah, man. Jordans are made for every age group, man. As a matter of fact, you want you a young chick? Go put you on some fresh number fours. You gonna get all the ladies, man. Cause that's what they into nowadays, man. You ain't gonna get nobody wearing a pair of $1,500 crocodiles. You gonna look like Unc. You wanna look like Unc? Unc spend the money, but all that shit is out of style. Yeah, Unc spend the money, but like, them little $250 J's, that's the real clout chase, man. I ain't got no new Jordans, but if I did and I walked out with them crispy J's, bro, let me tell you, man, I'll be 20 all over again, bro. you know. And let me tell you something else, man. Little Bootsy Badass was spotted with a swap meet jumpsuit on, where the jump man had ass. And you know what? Nobody said nothing to him. You know why? Cause man, sometimes you gotta go with the cheap option. It don't really matter. As long as you know how to rock it. As long as you know how to rock it. Lucky Fluke Pill said, how does streaming work? How do you make money? Man, Lucky, you gotta work. I'm working right now, man. You got to work, man. You gotta get your viewers, you gotta get your subscribers, and you gotta put in the hours. And YouTube makes show. Why you think I'm just live streaming for fun? No, man, I'm getting my hours in, man. Well, I mean, how you gonna ask me? Oh, that's two different people. Myself, not you. Okay. How? All right. Let me. Okay. Okay. You know what? Stop talking in Chinese. Payless shoes never go out of style because they were never in style. No doubt about that. But you got it twisted though, Ball Striker, because I had plenty of rugged outbacks. Who remembers the rugged outbacks? That was a Payless special shoe. The rugged outbacks, bro. Hey man, I got 7 minutes left on the live, bro. And then we gotta. Those were my church shoes, man. The rugged outbacks. I don't even know if there's any Payless still in business, man. My mom used to go to Payless to get all her moccasins. What about those channels that have meditation music? They get they watch hours. I just feel like if I ever get it, get my 40 still rocking J's, people might be like, you ain't too old. I mean, you know what, man? I'm gonna tell you like this, CC Motion, you can't impress all the people all the time. You just gotta pick a lane and stay in it, man. That's it. You can go get them $1,500 Crocs, them Stacy's, or you can go get them $250 J's, man. And then staying in your lane would be this: go hit up the go get your $250 J's and go walk through one of those what do you call them things they be having, man? Like they be having them in Las Vegas, man. I can't remember the name, but it's like, oh, it's go walk through the shoe convention with some J's on, and some youngin might buy them off your feet for $400. You know, that's what staying in your lane is, man. And then you won't feel awkward no more. You'll be like, okay, this makes sense now. At first, I was skittish about wearing some Jordans because I'm an older cat. But damn, I went to a shoe convention with them same Jordans on, and they bought them off my feet. Because guess what, man? Drip ain't got no age limit. Yeah, exactly. Drip ain't got no age limit. What's my secret hidden talent? That I'm a cold ass rapper. Still at 43, man. I'm a cold rapper. And I know how to weld. I got many talents. I got many talents, man. Many talents. I can't just say what's my hidden talent, man. I got a lot of hidden talents. They really ain't hidden though, man. But my main hidden talent is my intuition is off the chain. You ain't never seen someone like me when it comes to intuition, man. I didn't sat up here and said some shit to a person that they was thinking, and they were like, "Bro, how did you know I was thinking that?" Like, I don't know, bro. Looking at them lips. Hey, bro, let me tell you something. George Zimmerman is homeless right now, so maybe you want to think about changing your name. George Zimmerman, ever since he did that bullshit, he ain't never got back right. Yeah, well, I'm the jack of all trades, but masters of none. You know what I'm saying? I like to keep it open, man, because no one's gonna win just mastering one. Coming from a white guy, what's drip exactly? Drip is some hip clothing when you dressed up nice, looking all cute and shit. Got your hair done, got your beard tapered up, lined up. That's drip. Style is drip. There you go. He said it better than me. Drip is a cold style, bro. When you got more style than the rest, shoes, pants, shirt, hats, jewelry, all of it's drip. Them cats that wear rabbit's foot on their belt loops, drip. Cats that got man purses, they call that drip too. I don't understand it, but that's what they call it. It's drip. Me, right now, all I got is trickle, man. I ain't got no drip. I just got trickle. Trickle for a nickel. It usually that's the other part of drip. That's the old, cowboys got a lot of drip, bro, so don't even trip. Cowboys have a lot of drip. I could tell you got drip with that hat on, man. That's got to be at least a $350 hat. That's drip. In the cowboy community, that hat is drip. You got you a nice cowboy shirt with the old what were those buttons that used to be on cowboy shirts back in the day where it looked like opal or something. That's drip. I forgot there's a specific name for those kind of buttons, but like them big old silver cowboy belt buckles, that's drip. Them put it like this, ball striker. If you walk into a bar and you got the best boots in the you got the, yeah, Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Those snap buttons. I forgot the name of them. When you walk into a bar or a bowling alley and you got on the best boots with the silver spurs on the back, that's drip. That's all drip. Yeah, man. If you know you spent $2,500 on your boots so you could pull you one, let me tell you, for a cowboy, I'm gonna tell you what else is real drip. If you got a wallet print on your jeans, that's drip. The ladies know he's got money in his pocket. Look at that wallet print. That's drip. That's drip. Yeah, I'm about to we gonna have to end this here in a second. I got some stuff to do, man. Get everybody out the house for the day, but I will return. If anybody's interested in knowing this, man, I will be back at like 8 a.m. Maybe even before that. But at 8 a.m., we going all the way till noon. I'm telling you right now, man. Telling you right now, bro. Hey, man, let me get those 3 likes, man, so I can get up out of here with 30, man. Can I get 3 likes, man? 3 likes on the video, man. Please and thank you in advance. Maybe I do have drip. I got some. There you go. You do definitely. Snakeskin boots are drip. That's the ultimate drip, too, man. And I'll give you a quick example of how the game is the same, even though it's different. I had a pair of snakeskin Air Force One with gold eyes at the laces, man. That was drip. Those same shoes that I bought for $100 back in 2018, they're worth about $700 right now. I'll hit y'all later, man.